What's happening, everyone? My name is Anthony Santana and welcome back to Without Within. In the previous episode I got 2 bad ends already, and yeah, let's just continue on. The sky had gone dark by the time I arrived at work. I opened the restaurant door gingerly to avoid making any noise. Stealth mode switched on. They called me Ninja Venti for a reason. Miss Venti! The voice of my boss nearly made me jump onto the ceiling fan. Wow. Sorry I'm late. I wanted to explain, but my boss glared at me. And my tongue slurred out a bunch of syllables. My explanation was in there somewhere. Probably. Maybe. I received an earful from my boss, but at least I got to keep my job. Good. Several colleagues shot me frowns for not being here during such a busy period. In the end, I took all the blame without complaint. Well, at one point I locked myself inside a toilet and screamed into the bowl. I also might or might not have fantasized about dunking my workmates' heads into the toilet. Damn. That was for me alone to know, though. Well, you just let the whole internet know. At least I earned the paycheck I needed to keep my landlady quiet for another month. As for the month after that, we would see when the time came. All I wanted was to pursue my art, but reality kept pressuring me toward finding a second job. That would be a good idea. On my way home, I spotted a banner for an upcoming visual novel named Princess Aria. Okay. The game had long been hyped on every forum I knew. Amazing art along with a cast of famous voice actors. The writer and composer were big names too. For Princess Aria to have an ad this big, there must be a lot of money put behind the project. The way this banner hung high gave me the sense it was extra important. Bright lights shone on the princess's face to impress potential players. I'd play that. I'd even play the one next to it too. Yes, that of course, fantasizing already. Yes, that was what I really needed. If I had a banner like that, no doubt people would line up to buy my calligraphy. I could already imagine how folks would react as I walked along the streets. Hey, I think that was Venti. Wow, no way. You mean that famous calligrapher I see on all those banners? Yeah, she must be really good. Maybe we should ask her for her autograph. My agent would then step in to speak on my behalf. Please line up in an orderly fashion, everyone. How much for an autograph? Shut up and take my money. Yeah, shut up and take my money. My agent nodded in response. Autographs are available for $100. Thanks. Jesus, no, that's too much. Oh, is she actually gonna go try out? That would be $100. Thanks. The game shop's owner said. Wait, what? Princess Aria cost twice what I had predicted. What? Okay, so she's buying the game? If I bought the game, I would have too little left for rent. I opened my wallet hoping I might have more cash on hand than I realized. Turned out I had less, actually. I hung my head on the storekeeper's side. His arched brows pressured me into buying a game. I did ride 3 trains to get here, might as well pick up something. I told the shopkeeper how much money I had and he shook his head. The store owner pulled out a different game from under his table. He brushed away the dust on it so I could see the cover. The title read, Sunflower War. Some visual novel about the battlefield. I don't think this game exists, but I'm actually going to look for it after this. Copyright 1997, the bottom read. No wonder it was so cheap. Art by Invert Mouse. Ah, that's the developer. Whoever the heck that was. Self-promoting. Sneaky, nice, I like it. The front cover would fit perfectly in a kindergarten classroom. I flipped the case to see what was highlighted on the back. This game supported up to 640 by 480 resolution. Truly the pinnacle of tech. Isn't that what we're... No, we're not on that. Okay, never mind. I had to look at my recorder, see the dimensions on it, and no, it's not that, it's more than that. Truly the pinnacle of technology. 1997, I'd say yes. The shopkeeper grimaced. He must have sensed I wanted to say no. His stare made my palms stain with sweat, and I ended up buying the game. Dealing with folks like that had always been a weakness of mine. Remind me to never visit the store again. Oh, it actually showed the graphic. Hold up. So that's how it looks. Okay. With heavy strides, I returned to my apartment. Zero calligraphy sales. Late for work and with rent. Topped off by blowing cash on some game I had no interest in. It's like every Steam game I buy. What I really wanted to play was Princess Aria. Forcing myself to suffer anything else would just upset me further. Yeah, I know that feel. I wish I had GTA 5 for PC. Oh, do I actually get a choice? Is it like specific time or something? No, it wasn't. Screw it, play. I did spend money on Sunflower War, might as well give it a go. The day left me pretty drained, so this relic of a game would do a good job putting me to sleep. There you go. I switched on my laptop and inserted the disc, which I partly hoped would fail to load from the old age. Too bad it worked just fine. No doubt, a lot of people were loving Princess Aria right now. Meanwhile, here I was, enjoying this 640 by 480 godsend. No voice acting either. These illustrations looked like they were done by a child. I would be better off closing my eyes and imagining my own artworks. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I mean, sure, it's black and white with no color, but I mean, the art doesn't look bad. The grass reached up to our knees. As I read along, I painted an image of the scene in my... Okay, she's imagining the image. The plants rustled as we waded through. We paused once every few steps, fearing there might be snakes hiding among the bushes. Are we playing a game within a game? Somehow we managed to survive the evening. The sun surged from beyond the horizon, outlining the earth with an orange glow. Slowly, the blue sky emerged and vanquished the darkness that had haunted us. As light bathed the soil, I found myself in a field of sunflowers. I had imagined this place to look far more terrifying, but anxiety had merely been playing tricks on me. I drew a deep breath to savor the morning fragrance. In the distance, birds chirped as if applauding our survival. I could see it. Not only that, but touch, hear, and smell too. An experience crafted by my imagination. The image rivaled the strokes of any artist, and it belonged to me alone. This fulfillment inspired me to take things further. Is she gonna become an artist, not just a calligrapher? Ah, you silly. The blast of gunfire deafened us. The blast of gunfire deafened us as we dove behind the wall. A bullet whizzed past the tip of my helmet. Sam had passed this helmet on to me with her dying breath. I would carry on her legacy. Oh shit, she spent all night playing. The desert heat pinched sweat out from my every pore. I desperately wanted to empty this water bottle down my throat, but with no help in sight, I must conserve every drop. Joe's eyes closed, this time never to reopen. Despite our promise to survive together, only I managed to live. How I wished I could take her place. Ah. I finished reading Sunflower War right as the clock struck 3 a.m. I've stayed up longer than that. How so many people had missed this classic left me dumbfounded. Actually, that would be a lie, as I too had every intention of tossing this game aside. I kept demanding excitement without offering an ounce of passion in return. If I played my part, I might be able to discover so much more. As Sunflower War's credits rolled, I realized just how small the development group was. The team probably knew they stood no chance against the bigger studios. Yet, they still did their best with dated technologies to deliver a vision they believed in. The happiness they felt when working on the project poured out of every line in this game. I could gaze right into their hearts. Heart, the thing I had long neglected. Mummy, Daddy! Oh, she's younger here, of course. Vinty, what is it, darling? Look, it's my calligraphy. Calligraphy. Honey, it's calligraphy. But that's great. I think you have a lot of talent. Ah, so this is what got her to strive towards calligraphy. This is so much fun. I'm going to become a calligrapher. Yep. Ah, and she still has it? I had forgotten the last time I found joy in calligraphy. Every stroke these days felt like a grocery chore. All I obsessed over was how much, or rather how little, people paid attention to my efforts. My works no longer possessed heart, and I failed to notice that. Time to do something about that. I could hardly wait to start. After all, I chose this path because I loved it. So she got inspired by the game. Great! And it looks like it's the correct way to go, too. The next day, I ventured outside with a new set of calligraphies. Though I made no sales thus far, I still found myself beaming. That might explain why some people smiled back. Perhaps it was the weather, but I swore everyone felt warmer today. And you know, the calligraphies, they do look nice. I don't know what they're saying. I'm guessing if somebody asked her, she would say what they mean. But on paper just like that, kind of not really appealing. I'd say like maybe frame it if you had the money though. But hey, yeah, just framing it would look nicer. And it would probably draw more people in. Mummy, Mummy, there she is, the ice cream lady. A boy dragged his mother in my direction. It was that kid I helped out yesterday. The mother and I exchanged nods. Honey, that lady has a name. It's rude to call her the ice cream lady. What's her name then? Oh my, it's, well, sorry, what is it? It's Vinty. The mother slapped her boy on the back. See? Her name is Miss Vinty. Mummy, can we buy one of those doodles from the ice cream lady? Doodle must be another word for top of the line calligraphy. No other explanation could restrain me from shaking the brain out of this boy. My name was nowhere inside that little brain anyway. The mother checked her wallet and her face scrunched up the way mine often did. All good, madame. I knew how it felt to be living on the edge of being homeless. Please, 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 the boy nagged on. This showed why I would never have kids. The mother relented at last and bought one of my works. Guess the boy wanted to repay my kindness. I gave his hair a ruffle as thanks. After flashing his missing tooth with a grin, he pulled his mother back into the crowd. Well, at least I scored better marks than yesterday. True, true. Another man strolled toward me. Wow, I was on a roll now. With heart on my side, my fame and fortune had arrived. Clean my shoes, peasants. Hey, it's you again. Ah, shit, the man said. Ah, the troll from yesterday. I calmed my thoughts to avoid causing a scene. Maybe the guy came to apologize. Probably not. Even a creep like him must know how rude he had been. Yes, my aura had cleansed him of all evil thoughts. Go on, empty your wallet at my greatness. Wow, these new scribbles are even worse than the ones you brought last time. That face. Oh, man. Can I punch him? Crazy calligrapher dubstep remix with original. Okay. Somehow, I had turned into an internet celeb. Does she actually go crazy? Time comment. Damn, snap. Wow, she went full crazy. Lol. Triangle mouth at 07. Illuminati. Oh, jeez. Those Illuminati confirmed people. She'd be like, why you no buy? More like this might be a good time to look for that second job. Yeah. Oh, hold on. What I really like is the developer uploaded this and 76,000 views. Wow. Okay, well that was the end of the game. I'm gonna quickly check what happens if I stay asleep. So skipping all of this. Stay in bed. I snuggled back into my blanket. The landlady could knock all she wanted, but my focus was on my calligraphy dreams. I had no time for these common folk matters. A week later. She stayed in bed a week? Turned out the landlady was chasing me for my rent, and by the time I realized, she had already evicted me. Shit. Now I lived on the streets with nothing but my calligraphies. The past few nights had been freezing cold, and I ran out of tissues to wipe my runny nose with. To make things worse, I could feel my head heating up from an upcoming fever. Might I interest you in buying one of my works? I got a 2-for-1 deal today. Ah. Okay, well, there was another couple options that I haven't checked. So, Rise and Shine. I didn't rant. Hold up, let me save here. Yes. Alright, so rant. Enough was enough. I sprang off the ground and kicked the fence behind me. The crowd stared as I ranted on and on about their ignorance. It felt so good to let loose. If these people knew how to spot real art, my career would have already kicked off. 2 days later, my eruption made its way to the internet. Oh jeez. Guys, make sure to never buy anything from her. She's not— ah, crap. Who does she think she is? Spread the news, everyone. We need to make sure people like that never get anywhere. Okay, well, good thing I never chose that option. My career was doomed. If I knew one mistake would destroy everything, I would have kept my trap shut. How I wished I could relive that day. Damn it. Okay, now let's load that one. Let's persevere. I've already attacked them. That was a bad end. Let's restrain. I've already ignored. That ended up with a kid being kidnapped. Let's help him out. Okay, I think the last option is sleep. Forget it. I only bought Sunflower War out of pressure. After shoving the game into my bin, I crawl into bed. Aw, no, that's a waste of money! For the next few weeks, I tried over and over to sell my calligraphies, but all of my works remained untouched. Well, aside from a few pedestrians who stepped on them by mistake. Wait, my bad. I did make one sale. This one guy said he needed my calligraphy to... God damn it! This one guy said he needed my calligraphy to use as toilet paper. I had zero passion left for calligraphy. In fact, just thinking about it fueled me with anger. This was no longer the career for me. Today, I chose to retire for good. No, this is definitely the bad end that I did not want. So the game gave her some inspiration. Let's see, just to make sure there aren't any more options, are there? Nope, looks like that's it. God damn it! Alright, well either way I finished playing this, so I got every single good end, the only good end, and every single bad end that this game has to offer. It's a pretty nice game, I do like it. It's just too short, that's my only downside to it. But I liked it, I really did, it's pretty funny. The artwork is nice, the music is nice, so... I don't know, it's free, you guys, pick it up if you want it. Support the developers, they have DLC, it costs $4.99. It's for, shit, what was it for? 2 cards, I think? Artwork and the soundtrack? I don't know, I'll check that out. I'll check it after this, and I'll put it in the description with the link to the store, and I'll just put links in there. You guys can figure it out. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.